Hi everyone, and welcome to your yoga practice today. This is going to be a wonderful full body yoga practice. We'll start with some nice breathing techniques to get your body in the right place, and we'll go from there. As always, thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel, and let's start our yoga practice. Let's begin our practice today sitting down, so that way as we start with our breathing, it's a nice way to kind of sit comfortably and sit together. And I guess Miss Minnie's going to sit with me too. So find your comfortable seat and close your eyes. You can rest your hands in your lap or by your sides. It's up to you. And just take a moment while you're breathing to feel the energy within your body come into this one space together. Maybe you're practicing alone or with a friend, just checking in and noticing each breath that comes through. Noticing how are you? How are you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally? Are you connected to those around you? Do you feel disconnected? How's your body? Do you feel well? Good. And as you sit tall and you sit relaxed, I invite you in this moment to try to inhale through the nose with me. So with your eyes softly closed, let's inhale together. Hold it at the top of your inhale, really fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Good, let's try that again. Inhale, fill up. Good. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Now let's start trying to inhale and exhale through the nose so that it's not just coming out of the mouth. So inhale through the nose, breath in. Exhale the same way through the nose, breath out. Good. Repeat. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe in through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale in. And exhale out. Beautiful. Open your eyes, reach both arms all the way up to the sky. Full body stretch. Really extend your fingertips up, up, and away. Good. Exhale, release your arms down. Repeat. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up. Good. Seated twist to one side. So rotate and gaze over one shoulder. Doesn't matter which side you choose because we're going to do both. Tuck your chin a little bit here if you want. Feel the release in your neck. Good. Inhale, sweep both arms all the way up. Exhale, seated twist to the second side. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Good. Feel your abs here. Lift up, turn, and move with you. Roll those shoulders back and down. Pull your ribs in as you twist. Good. Inhale, reach both arms up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. So here's your prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. And then release your hands. Let's go ahead and transition to tabletop, which is hands and knees when you're ready. Good. We're going to take our right arm all the way up to the sky. So I invite you to reach your right arm high into the air. Exhale, thread your needle. Lay your shoulder down onto the ground. We're going to take our left arm up into the air as well. And then I invite you, if it feels comfortable, to bring it over your head. If picking up your left arm was not comfortable and you prefer to have your hand facing down, do that as well instead of reaching it over your head. Both options are totally fine. Extending this left arm gives us a little bit more space. Good. Take one more full breath in. Glide your left hand back into place. We're going to raise our right arm together. Inhale, reach up, up, up. Good. Exhale, release, switch sides. So inhale, left arm high. Again, thread the needle. Exhale, thread it through. If your ear has trouble laying down, Remember, you can always put a block or a pillow beneath your head. Right hand can stay here or reach it up and then over the head with me if you wish. And then open it up here. Good. 3. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. 2. And then you're going to glide your right hand back into place. Inhale, raise your left arm up into the air. Big stretch. Good. Exhale, release. Let's turn our hands around. You might be able to do a full turn with me. I'm fully turning my fingertips to my knees, or if that's too much, just do a half turn. You don't want to overdo this on your wrist, but you want to create some space in your forearms. Good. So we're pretty much taking the hands that constantly move in a different variation or a different way every day, and we're just taking those babies and turn them around. Go ahead and turn your fingertips back forward. Exhale, we're going to tuck our toes. Land in your first downward facing dog. So if you're more new to yoga, this might be a little intimidating to have your glutes in the air and your gaze at your feet, but I encourage you to try to feel the length. So notice my shoulders could easily stay here all day, and now I'm working a lot. But watch, when I push back and I push my hips back, I get a deeper stretch. So let your head hang heavy here. If at any point you feel dizzy or uncomfortable, you can always lower your knees to the mat. On your next breath in, we're going to take our time and we're going to walk our hands backwards to our feet. And if you're tight, you might have a little trouble getting here. But once you do arrive, go ahead and glide your hands to your shin bones. Give yourself a nice half lift. So stick out your bum, lead with your heart. Good. Exhale, fold forward with me. First forward fold here. Let it feel nice and good. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows and sway left and right. Good. Feeling your energy move from one side of the mat to the other as you sway. So noticing this sensation, feeling your head fall closer to the ground as you move. And then slowly release your arms down. We're going to keep the body in this really rounded spine as we stand together. So take your time. We're going to roll all the way up to the top. Inhale, shoulders up, down, and around. We're going to end up clasping our fingertips together. So just like this, interlace your fingers for me. Glide your knuckles down your glutes. Let your heart lift and open to the front of the space. Good. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Let your knuckles lift with me. Bow down as you fold. Good. Your knuckles are reaching for the sky. Your head is reaching for the earth. You're working to stretch out the back of your legs here for 3. We're breathing in and out together as we continue to extend through our knuckles for 2. And then exhale, release your hands to your low back, hands to your mat. Go ahead and flat back, gazes forward, long spine. Good. Exhale to plank pose for your first time. So pretty much a top of a push-up position. Good. Get comfortable here. We'll be here for about 5 minutes. I'm just kidding. Just take another full breath in. Good. Exhale, drop your knees. Tap your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. Give yourself a nice deep stretch. Good. Feel yourself in this place with your hips moving back, releasing your low back, finding your breath. And then very slowly we'll return to tabletop where we were before. This time we'll add in a few cats and cows. So inhale, push the stomach down, send the heart up. Here is your cow pose. So your booty is sticking out, your chest is reaching forward. Good. Exhale, tuck the chin, work the rounding of your back, moving into your cat pose. So feel your spine lift up. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, sway your spine, look forward and up. Here is your cow. Good. Exhale, chin tucks. Spine rounds. Here is your cat. Really create space here in your back. Beautiful. On your next breath in, find a nice neutral spine for me. We're going to tuck our toes. We're going to head back to down dog. Second time you've been here today, see if you might get a little more comfortable with it. Maybe this time you bend your knees left to right. You give me a little bit of movement side to side. Good. Really feeling the lift from the bottoms of the feet. And then let's go ahead and make our way to the top of our yoga mat. So walk your feet slowly to arrive. Once you get there, please take a half lift of your spine, so gaze is forward. Exhale, forward fold, chest over thighs. Bone by bone, stand with me, take your time. Sweep your arms out, up, over the head. Really get some space in here. Lean back, lift your heart. Good. Exhale, pull your hands down to heart center here. And I invite you to close your eyes with me as we stand tall. Good. On your next exhale, open your eyes, release your hands down. Now I'm going to turn towards you. You don't have to turn, but we're just going to take a simple side bend. So let your right hand slide down your leg. Let your left arm reach up and over. I'm just going to turn forward so I'm facing the front of my mat. And I want you to feel the space and the opening in the side body here. Good. 3. Really reach and open. 2. And then slowly come back up. Side bend, left hand moves down, right arm reaches up for 3. Really, again, working to create space here in the ribs. 2. Good. Inhale, grow tall. Both arms lift up. Back bend. Good. Exhale, soft bend your knees. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Step back with your left foot. All right. Now remember, if it's hard to touch the ground here, blocks can be helpful. We don't always have access to those where we are, but if you do, they bring the ground closer to you. Right arm rises. Here's your gentle twist. Gaze up to your right thumb. Push through your back heel. Bend your right knee forward. Feel the space in both of your legs here. Good. Get a little bit bigger. Grow a little bit longer. Reach up higher. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Now put your left knee down. Take your hands behind your head. You're going to lift up through your chest. Push your chest forward. Let your head fall back into your palms. Take a full inhale. Keep holding your head or reach all the way up to the sky. Good. Half splits. So frame your foot. You're going to take your left kneecap. Watch mine. Pick it up, bump it backwards. And that's going to give you some room to straighten your right leg. As you fold over your right leg, create space in the back of the hamstring. Good. Now take your right foot, push it down like you're pushing on the gas, and then pull back. Good. Repeat. Push down on the gas, pull back. Good. One more time. Push down on the gas, pull back. Now, we're going to pull this knee all the way around, ending back up in tabletop. Now, take your right knee, 3 big circles. 1, 2. Now, whichever direction you just went, reverse it, okay? 3, 2. Last time here. 1. Extend your right leg back. Lift your stomach up and away from the ground. So use your core muscles. Extend your left arm forward. Good. Reach forward as you kick back. Option 1, you're here. It's called bird dog. Option 2, bend your back knee, reach for your foot. Option 3, think about kicking and lifting your foot into your hand as you open up your front body. A little more challenging here. Try to kick and lift. Good. Reach, reach, reach. Now back to bird dog. Extend opposite arm and leg. Release. Walk the hands out. We'll take that quick tap to child's pose. Hips tap, heels, forehead comes down. High plank is your next destination. Exhale, we're going to take our first vinyasa, so you can lower your knees if you'd like to. It's a push-up into your back bend. And then downward facing dog as you come back. So chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Now that whole sequence started at the front of our mat, so let's go ahead and look forward. You can jump forward, step, or take a few steps. Once we arrive, halfway lift the spine, stick out the bum, lead with the heart. Good. Exhale, fold in. Stay here for 2 breaths. See if you can gaze back between your knees versus down, trying to feel your head fall a little closer to the ground. Good. Bone by bone, stand slowly. Raise both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, repeat your side bend. So right hand slides down, same one I demoed with you before. Good. Really reach your left arm long. Side 2, left arm slides down. Right arm rises. Good. Raise both arms up to the sky. Full stretch. Reach up. Exhale, bow forward, chest over thighs. Breath in, lengthen. So again, half lift. See this as an opportunity to gain a little bit more space in your back. So what that means is a lot of us are really crunched up from either bending forward or sleeping in a crunchy ball or just not stretching a lot. So honestly, this gives us that extra space. Now let's step the right foot back. If you have one or need one, block under your right hand. Left arm to the sky, twist. So here's your opportunity to grow and extend. Here's your opportunity to find more space and more room. Good. 3. Really get long, get strong, extend. 2. Good. Let your left hand come down, and as you do, let your right knee come down. We're going to take our hands behind our head for a second time as we move into our knee down lunge. Lift up with your heart. Let your head fall back into your hands. You can do this. Good. Stay here or reach your arms up. Take a full breath in. Exhale, gently frame your foot. Good. Pick up your right knee. Ready? Bump it backwards a few inches. And now straighten your left leg. And I do take my left foot, I slide it forward some. And then you'll fold forward over your shin. And we call this Ardha Hanumanasana, which is half split pose. So if we were to extend our bent knee back, we'd be in a split. But we'll just stay here today. Now, take your left toes, push them down, and then pick them up. So try to push down on the pedal in your car, and then lift. Good, although we don't use our left foot. One more time. Don't worry, I'm not driving with 2 feet. Good, pull your toes up, hold it there. Exhale, walk those hands back, slide your left leg back, and then we're gonna do 3 circles in one direction. Ready? 3, 2, and then we reverse those circles, okay? 3, 2, one more. Good. Now extend your legs straight back so that's in line with your hips. And now we're going to take our right arm and reach it forward. So spinal balance. Option to stay here. Option to bend your knee, grab your foot. And this might be hard, so maybe you just work from here. Or maybe you think, I'm going to kick, lift, open. I'm going to back bend a little bit. Reach my chest forward. Good. Hold for 3. Kick and lift. 2. Good. Extend arm and leg. Hold. Release hand, release knee. And then give me a little pop back to child's pose again, okay? Good. Forehead taps down. Breath in and out quietly. Let's go ahead and move into plank pose again. And then our second vinyasa. So again, you can drop your knees and you can be in a knee down plank. Otherwise, flow with me. We have our push up. We have our back bend. And then we have our downward facing dog. Good. Breath in and breath out. From the back of your mat, raise your right leg high. We're going to bring our right knee to touch our nose, and obviously it may not actually touch, but some nice core work. So pull that knee in really tight. Good. Now send your leg back up. And then put your right foot down. Let's do the same thing on the left, okay? So left leg's going to lift really high. Exhale, pull your knee to touch your nose. Shift forward. If this is new, it's normal that this is hard. Inhale, reach back up. Good. Exhale, both feet down. And again, we're going to walk the hands to the back of the mat like we did in the very beginning of this practice. Take a half lift of your spine. And then fold. Good. From this position, round the spine a whole lot. Take your time all the way to the top. And then once you arrive here, I want you to go ahead. We're going to stand strongly on our right foot. Pull your left knee up in line with your belly button. All right, now we're going to take our left ankle over our right thigh so you can see the bottom of my foot. Stick out your bum as you sit down for figure 4. Now we're going to offer a twist to the right. So option 1, left forearm comes on your left leg, right arm comes up. Option 2, bring your left hand down to your yoga mat and raise your right arm up. Keep bending your standing right knee, okay? And you should feel this in the outside of your left hip. On your next breath in, come back to center, no longer in a twist, so hold here. And I'm down here in my shin. You don't have to be this deep. We're going to slowly lift our left knee up. Now we're going to do something a little different. Watch. Step forward with me about halfway onto the mat. Bring your right leg up now. We're going to do the same thing on the right leg. So cross the right ankle over your shin. Sit back. Option 1, put your right forearm on your leg, raise your left arm up. Option 2, I'm going to take my right hand down. I'm going to turn my spine towards you, so I'm turning away from you as I reach my left arm high. Good. 3. Stay here for 2. And now come back to center. Again, you might be deep, so maybe you're resting on your shin. And then inhale, we're going to step the right foot up. So lift, 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 knee comes up, step forward. And as we do, this left foot's going to come with us. Chair pose at the top of our mat. So we started way back here. We ended up here. We took figure 4 on each side. Now you're in chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Cross your left arm over your thigh. Prayer twist to your right. Now, if you can't touch your thigh, that's okay. Just get close to it. Bend your knees. Find your squat. Good. Take another breath. Inhale back through chair pose. Stay strong. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Flat back, gazes forward. Left foot steps back. Repeat your twist, right arm to the sky, open it up. You've already been here, okay? Reach your right arm high, give yourself some space. Right hand comes down, left knee comes down, same as before. Support your head, lean your head back into your hands, broaden your chest. Stay here or extend your arms. You're doing great. Keep reaching with me to the sky. Exhale, half splits. So again, we bump our left knee back. We straighten our right leg. We slide our right heel forward some, and then we take our right foot. We push on the gas this time. Hold down. So what I'm noticing here is my right big toe doesn't actually even go to the ground. I'm trying to push my foot flat, but I can feel the tightness in the top of my ankle and shin. Good. Now pull up. Stay here if you're comfortable, or move with me to the right. So I'm taking a slight rotational movement over to the right side of my mat. Good. Take a full breath in and out here. Come back to center slowly with me. Good. Now, this time, drag your heel back, rebend your knee. Getting a little fancy on you, 3-legged down dog, okay? So pick up your left knee, right leg to the sky. So no matter what, you're in downward facing dog, your right leg is lifting up. Pull your right knee to your nose, just like we did before. Hug it in. Good. Send your leg back up. Now let your toes touch, and as they do, plank. Exhale, here's your chaturanga push-up. Drop your knees if you'd like. Come into your back bend, lift, and then downward facing dog, hips push back. You did it. Breath in and out slowly. Remember, if you need to rest and I'm not giving you enough rest, take it. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Slowly roll. Reach up. Now we're going to end up at the top of our mat, but with different poses, okay? So this time we're going to inhale, lift up using your left knee. Place your right hand outside of your leg. Extend your left arm behind you. Now you can keep looking forward. That's going to make it a little easier. But if you can, start to turn your gaze left and then turn your gaze all the way back to your left fingertips. Take another full breath in. Good. Exhale, come back to neutral. Now, little challenge here. Try to extend your leg. Hold it. Ready? Watch, watch, watch. Step. Right knee comes up. Left hand comes outside of it. Right arm rises. Take your twist. Same as before. Look forward if you're more comfortable, or send your gaze behind you. So I'm looking for my right fingertips back here. Good. Lift up through the low belly. Twist, twist, twist. Good. Exhale, turn forward. Hands come to your heart, or put your hands on your hips. Ready? Kick this leg out. Reach, reach, reach. Now step, and then let the left foot meet it. Good. Chair pose, number 2. Bend your knees. Reach up. So it's just like a squat, but it's more narrow. Pull your hands to your heart. This round we twist left. So lock in and rotate. Lower your bum, lift with your stomach. Twist, twist, twist. 3. Stay strong in your legs for me. You can do this. 2. Good. And then on 1, we come back to chair. You can stay here, or maybe you get lower, right? Fold forward. Exhale. Good. Here's your flat back. Lengthen. Right foot. Ready? Big step back. Right hand stays put. Left arm opens up. Here's your twisted lunge again. Breathe. Take another full inhale. Try to reach your left hand up, up, up. Lower your left hand down. Right knee is going to tap. As your arms come up, support your skull right away. Lean your head back, broaden your elbows. That's going to help you open up the front of your chest, okay? Stay here or reach up. Exhale, we frame our foot together. Right knee lifts, bump it back. Left leg goes straight, half splits. Now, left foot, do this with me. We did it before. Take your foot fully flat. So on this side, my left foot can go flat pretty easily. Why? Because my left ankle is much less tight than my right. Definitely favor my right foot, landing on it harder when I run, things like that. So you may notice that too when it comes to certain movement. Now pick up your toes. Option to stay here if you're still just enjoying this stretch. It's all about the back of the leg, your hamstring right now. Or move with me slightly to the side. So I'm going to take a small rotational movement left. Good. Feel the space in the back of your knee. And then on your next exhale, you're going to very slowly return back to center. Take your time. Good. Once you arrive here, we're going to rebend our knee. And here's our fancy transition, 3-legged down dog. Left leg presses up. Reach back. So wherever you are, even if you got lost, you're in down dog. Your left leg is in the air. Knee's going to touch nose. Hug that baby in. Hold it. Good. Leg's going to lift up. Foot's going to come down. Soft bend the knees. Roll forward. Plank. Vinyasa with me. Chaturanga, which is a tricep push-up, into a back bend, which is cobra or up dog. And then let's go ahead and then drop our knees together. Press back to a nice, yummy child's pose. Good. You have earned this little bit of rest here. And here's the deal. You never really have to earn rest in yoga or life. You're welcome to rest when you want, but obviously, physically, we've been moving a lot, so taking it down a notch. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly bring your hands to your hips and thighs. Your hips and thighs are going to rise. Bring your knees to neutral for me. Now, holding onto your low back, your fingers can either face your bottom or they can face your head, so fingers can face up or down. Tuck your toes for me, so look at your feet if you need to, tuck them under. Lift up with your ribs, squeeze your glutes, and then give me a back bend. 3. Good, lift with your heart. 2. And then exhale, slowly rise. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. And if you have really sensitive knees, ankles, or feet, you might feel this too. We're going to take rabbit pose. Arms are going to come up. Circle. So interlace your fingers and hit my plants along the way. Knuckles glide down behind you. Now we're going to pick up our butt, come to the top of your head. So I'm going to crush the bun that's on my head as I lift my arms up. And then keep your head still. Don't look left and right because you are on the top of your head and right there is your neck, so be safe. Good. Gently bring your hands to your low back and then put them by your ears and you'll push to straighten your arms. Tuck your toes once you feel ready. Downward facing dog. Good. Extend back with your hips. Please raise your right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. From here, we're going to bend our left knee a little bit, come up into your first big pose here, high crescent lunge. Bring your hands together over the head, lean back if you can. Good. Now pull your hands down to heart center. We're going to shift our chest forward. Now you might need to take a few stutter steps with your back foot, but we're going to lift up. Good. 3. Hold. 2. Stepping all the way back on 1. Control, reach both arms up to the sky. And then you're going to frame your foot. Good. Straighten your right leg for a second. Give yourself that nice deep lunge. Reverse lunge, aka your knees are straight. And then as you bend your knee forward, we'll step back to plank. Option here to flow through your vinyasa. Remember, you can drop your knees or you can skip it all together. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Let's do that on the second side when you're ready. So inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step your foot forward. Bend your right knee a little bit, coming into high lunge on the second side. See if you can bring your hands together, and you might wobble your way up to the top. That's normal. Take a back bend, lift and open your heart. Good. Now bring your hands down to heart center. Look forward, hinge forward. Ready? Back leg pops up. Here's your warrior 3. Lovely. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Step back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame your foot. Same as before, straighten your leg. And if I'm moving a little fast for you, that's okay. Just slow it down. This time, as we bend our knee forward, we're going to transition to our right so that we end up in a wide-legged straddle along the long edge of our mat over on the right, okay? Soften your knees, drop your head down. Good. Feel this stretch in your lower back. I want you to halfway lift the spine, so gaze forward. Now, grab your ankles. Can you pull your chest closer to your legs? 3. Good. Hold on to it. 2. Exhale, slowly release your hands. Now we're going to do something a little different. We're going to pivot to the back of our mat, so you might not be able to see as well, but that's okay. So we're bending our right knee now. We're going to lower our right knee down, or our shin, and come to pigeon on the right. So your back leg is straight back behind you. Your chest is parallel. You're lifting up, and if you're uncomfortable, remember you can lay on your back. You can take this same pose on your back, which is pretty much that figure 4 we did, standing, but on your back. And then from here, you'll slowly start to lower. Maybe even your head comes down. Maybe you're nowhere near this pose, and that's okay. And we'll take 2 to 4 breaths here, relaxing into our pigeon. Sometimes just putting your forehead down feels best to keep your neck neutral. Some of us like to turn our ear to one side. It's totally up to you. On your next inhale, you're going to take your time and straighten your arms. Elevate your chest up, up, and away. Good. Exhale, tuck your back toes under. And then from here, we're going to step the right foot where it came from. I know that's a little bit of a hard transition. Pivot left. Keep pivoting. Keep pivoting. Yes. You made it back to the front of your mat. Now lower your left shin down. Walk your right leg back. And then ta-da, you're back in pigeon on the left. Good. Untuck your back toes if you want to. Lower down. And remember, you can always take this on your back. Some sides react the same. The pigeon works on both. Some people do pigeon on one side, not the other. So just listen to your body. Good. 3. Sometimes just letting the head hang can feel really relaxing because you feel the muscles releasing away from the neck as this happens. So you're letting gravity do its work as you just kind of fall forward. Good. Slow the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we're going to gently come up from here and nothing fancy. Ready? This right leg is going to sweep around. And then wherever you are, meet me in seated with both of your legs reaching forward. Toes in the air, arms in the air, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Stretch out your lower back, the backs of your legs. Breathing in and out slowly. Notice your breath. Good. Create space in your back. And then you're going to very slowly start to lift up halfway. We're going to scooch our hips forward together. And I invite you to lay down onto your back, pull your knees to your tummy, and then give me a rock from side to side. Good. Raise both feet in the air, so I want you to feel your legs up. It's the first time we've laid down today, so it might feel kind of nice at this point of class. Roll out your ankles maybe. Good. Give your knees a giant hug. Plant your feet. Go ahead and bridge your hips up into the air. Squeeze your inner thighs towards the midline. Lift up, up, up with your pelvis. Press your hips high. Squeeze your glutes. And then slowly melt your spine down. Good. Widen out your feet. And then let's play the windshield wiper game with the knees from side to side. We're going to end up dropping the knees in this fashion over to the right. So it's called scissoring the legs. So keeping the knee inside of the foot. Now pick up your right foot, put it on top of your left thigh. And then pull your left thigh down with your right foot. And you're going to feel a really beautiful stretch there through the thigh bone. Maybe reach your arms over your head, potentially grabbing opposite elbows. Big exhale. Good. Inhale, uncross your ankle, come back to neutral. Let your knee drop in, hold. Let your left ankle come on top of your right thigh. Good. Pull it down and hold. Deep stretch. Good. Come back to center slowly. Exhale from here. You're going to take your time and you're going to pull both knees into your chest. We're going to take a nice and cozy happy baby. So you're going to grab the outsides of your feet, pull your knees down into your armpits, and maybe you rock side to side or maybe you stay still. I like to extend one leg, kind of get a little stretch in, bring it back. Extend the other, get a little stretch in, bring it back. Good. Take another full breath. Maybe bring your feet together. Pull your face up towards your feet. Deep stretch. Good. Exhale with closed eyes. We're going to start to bring our bodies all the way down together. Lying flat on our backs. Palms facing up. Deep breath in, deep breath out as a community. You have arrived in Shavasana. This is your final resting pose. This is corpse pose. This is a place where all you need to do is find stillness, or maybe you're a fiddler and maybe you need to move a little bit, and that's okay. I think I said fiddler instead of fidgeter, but that's okay. Same thing. Let's take 3 slow breaths on our own. One more. Good. Place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your belly, please. Feel your breath move through the body. Gently breathing in and gently breathing out. Take both arms over your head. First, full body stretch. Maybe even bring your legs together. Reach long. Maybe you still want to be in Shavasana, so stay for longer if you have the time. Let's pull our knees very gently into our chest. So we'll pull our thighs in. We'll wrap our hands around the shins maybe. Give yourself a little hug, finding that little ball shape for your body. Good. Exhale, seated. And then as you sit up with me, go ahead and rotate so that you're facing forward together. So that wherever we are on our mats, either alone or together, we feel the energy of closing our practice. Bring the hands to heart center. Relax your spine. Welcome your body back to where we started today. What allowed you to show up on your mat? What brought you to a seated position and to movement? I hope you feel rested, relaxed, your body feels good. With our eyes closed and as we bow forward, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing and great work today.